Welcome to Valor and Hope, where courage meets conviction. I'm Greg, a veteran dedicated to exploring progressive politics and advocating for social change. Join me as we dive into today's most pressing issues with integrity and a vision for a better future. This past week, I've seen numerous videos criticizing Tim Walz, accusing him of stolen valor. These videos claim that veterans who served with him have criticized him for abandoning their unit, avoiding combat, declining deployment to a combat zone, and even quitting when the bullets were flying. The former claim was attributed to Marjorie Taylor Greene. However, to her credit, after checking her Twitter account, I found no evidence of her making this accusation, which leads me to believe that might be a false attribution intended to amplify the message. What ultimately prompted me to make this video today was a TikTok post I saw this morning showing a screenshot from homeoftheheroes.com purporting to detail the Stolen Valor Act of 2013. According to the screenshot, the act makes it a crime for someone to claim they've served in the military, embellish their rank, or fraudulently claim to have received a valor award specified in the act with the intention of obtaining money, property, or other tangible benefits. The interpretation isn't entirely accurate. While it's true that the Stolen Valor Act of 2013 criminalizes fraudulent claims of specific military honors with the intent to gain tangible benefits, the other two provisions mentioned, claiming military service or embellishing rank, are not part of the act. The Stolen Valor Act of 2013 is quite brief. I will read in its entirety a description of it. It states, and I quote, "Stolen Valor Act of 2013 amends the Federal Criminal Code to rewrite provisions relating to fraudulent claims about military service subject to a fine, imprisonment for not more than 1 year, or both to an individual who, with the intent to obtain money, property, or other tangible benefit, fraudulently holds himself or herself out to be a recipient of a Congressional Medal of Honor, a Distinguished Service Cross, a Navy Cross, an Air Force Cross, a Silver Star, a Purple Heart, a Combat Infantryman's Badge, a Combat Medical Badge, a Combat Action Ribbon, a Combat Action Medal, or any replacement or duplicate for such medal as authorized by law." That's it. Now, as a veteran, don't get me wrong, I do believe it is in poor taste to make false claims about one's military service, to embellish rank, or to fabricate stories about deployments. But we need to be clear. Stolen valor is a very narrow, specific issue relating to receiving a medal and then trying to get money for it. Lying about your rank, your service, or your deployments don't fall under the Stolen Valor Act. I separated from the Air Force as an E4, a senior airman, in 2008 after one deployment to Iraq. I could tell people that I was a Chief Master Sergeant who served 20 years with 4 deployments to Iraq. That might be dishonest, but it's not illegal under the Stolen Valor Act. However, if I claim to, say, receive an Air Force Cross, which I haven't, and then use that to obtain money, that would be illegal. Now, regarding Tim Walz specifically, the only claim I've heard that might be questionable is that he carried a weapon of war in war. He certainly served during a time of war, the global war on terror, and he likely qualified on the M16 and possibly the M9 as an enlisted soldier. He could argue that he carried a weapon of war during a time of war, but that claim is borderline at best. I mention this because this video is about stolen valor, but I intend to make a video specifically addressing Tim Walz's military career in more detail next. I want to be clear, I'm including Tim Walz here to be narrow in scope, only to focus on areas where he was accused of stolen valor. I have not found any reports of him claiming to have earned a service medal that was protected in this act that he has then tried to receive money for. Therefore, the accusations of stolen valor have no validity. In my next video, where I dive deeper into his military career, I will address these allegations a little more thoroughly. Thank you for joining me on Valor and Hope. Remember, our discussions aim to foster understanding and respect for all viewpoints while upholding the principles of truth and integrity. If you found this discussion valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on future videos. Together, let's continue to stand for hope, valor, and a brighter future for all. Stay hopeful, stay courageous, and I'll see you next time.